Hi, and welcome to the SMG Diverse Show, episode 113. Tonight we've got 10 or 11 guests if Dawn from New Zealand can make it. My co-hosts tonight, there are variants of people. Randy O'Neill from the Ranch podcast, Steve Andrews, Justin Ross. There'll be another few people actually saying some compliments for each other's music. But you were going to start off the show with Justin. So Justin, could you introduce yourself? Um, Justin Ross and Deadwood Revival. And what's the story behind your song, The Rain?
The Rain. So The Rain actually started back probably about 13 years ago. We had another record out and we had released it on that, and it wasn't Deadwood Revival yet. It was on another record. And that record, we kind of just never released it. There was a lot of people involved, and let's just to say it's one of those things where it got overproduced, and it turned out to just not be anything like what we were really trying to aim to do. And so we never released it. But the one song that off that record that came to be that was just stuck with us the whole time was The Rain. And then 13 years later, Deadwood Revival came around, and then I said, you know what, man, let's try and do this song. And we did. And it quickly became a fan favorite and a band favorite. We kept playing, and we put it on the EP that came out in April, shot a music video for it, and it's a great tune. It's one of our favorites, like I said, and it is literally talking about it. I guess the takeaway is getting away from the everyday norm when you're seeing everything around you start to not make sense, and you're trying to escape what is the obscure of life kind of deal, and just get away, take your partner, whoever you're with, and just and get away from it, find a happier place. That's what that kind of came out to be in the writing. But the music behind it, I got it, is the band. We work together and we write together. It's upright banjo, fiddle, acoustic, drums. There's a whole team involved with this band outside the musicians that we all work together. So,
Well, Justin, you're one of the latest members in the Top Talent family here, and you're absolutely world-class, man. You don't get to start the show for no reason, so sit back and enjoy, ladies and gentlemen. This is The Rain by Justin Ross and Deadwood Revival Band. Bye. One love.
Though they'd leave this place far behind me, and take it out there to the middle of nowhere and leave our troubles flowing far behind. Put your hand in my back pocket and let's dance to the rhythm of the rain as it falls down. Find the shovel of your feet in the earth beneath and catch the rhythm in the music after all. Park's down here on the corner. I saw Jesus burning sage, shaking hands with the devil, trying to make them get away. And they found me in the middle, trying to leave this place, but here comes the storm, baby. And this time, might be the rain, or that'll lead us in. It just might be the rain that'll lead us in, baby. Oh, it just might be the rain. Let me feel it. This guitar takes the night. Well, find the ticket down and turn the ticket loose and take it to the train and leave this time, this time. Park's down here on the corner. I saw Jesus burning sage, shaking hands with the devil, trying to make their getaway. Well, they found me in but here comes a storm, big rain this time. And it just might be the rain that'll lead us in. Ooh, it just might be the rain that'll lead us in, baby. Ooh, yeah, it just might be the rain now. Oh, it just might be the rain now. Standing on the corner, I saw Jesus burning sage, shaking hands with the devil, trying to make their getaway. Well, they found me in the middle, trying to leave this place, but here comes a storm, baby, this time. 'Cause it just might be the rain. Ooh, it'll lead us in. Oh, it just might be the rain. Oh, it'll lead us in, baby. Oh, yeah. Oh, it just might be the rain. Ooh, yeah.
Hey, absolutely fantastic, wasn't it? Just, you know,
There
uh,
you go.
honestly, just fantastic, fandabidozy. I'm gonna try and let three people say something. So, Randy, Greenbeard, Redbeard, my two captains. What was your thoughts there? Randy, then Steve, then Mark. I know you heard at least half of that there. So, what was
I
your thoughts?
mean,
While I load up CJ's song, who's next? Yeah.
this is a great study in, a song 2.0. You believed in a song, you had it produced once, you didn't hit it, and you had it reproduced and let the song be what it wants to be. And sometimes you need a couple go arounds to do that. I think, Beyonce is giving us all a lesson on production, overproduction, and what's keeping things a country song. And this is just a great country song. It's got a great groove. And I really almost would love to hear the 1.0 to see what you did differently, because you really pulled it out in this version. I really like what you did with here.
The 1.0 of that would be there was a lot of synth keys and electric guitar and not as much natural to it. A lot of tons of effects on the vocals, and it was just like, man, that is not what we. If you see the thing about this record is we were trying to capture what we do at a live show. You know what that
but that's not what a lot of producers are going to do. They want to make a pop crossover song, and they're going to synth it out. They're going to, do that to the vocals.
Right.
And it's really finding a producer that has your same vision.
True. True.
Well said, Randy. Captain Greenbeard, Captain Redbeard, then we're on to CJ Benoit over in Tennessee. So the next three guests, CJ, then Mark Story, then Maria, because Maria's short for time tonight as well. So that's the next three. But Steve and Mark, what was your thoughts there, gents?
Justin, my thoughts on this were, well, you just basically explained it. You were looking for a real kind of sound, an acoustic sound, I think I'd call it. And you got it. You got it like a live sound. So all of the overproduction, you've got rid of that. And that is to the benefit of the song. Because I'll tell you what I got from it. First of all, the first thing that really came over to me was, and I put it in the comments, it's like, I think you got really like soulful vocals. You got the soul in it, reaches out to the audience, to the listener. It's emotional. It's there. And then all the instruments all kind of complemented that. And I love the banjo, I love the fiddle, but the drums and the double bass, all of it, it all just worked so well as a live performance. So I could picture myself actually being there in front of you guys, listening to that and grooving along to it, because it reached me. And I think maybe if I'd heard the production version of it, maybe it wouldn't have. Maybe I would have just gone, and it would have lost me. So that one had the punch, the drive of the live performance, and it came over. So I think that was fantastic.
Thank you very
Well
much.
said, Steve. Mark, what was your thoughts here before we go to the guest two, CJ Benoit?
Yeah, sorry I'm late. I had a bit of trouble getting into the meeting on my tablet. I've had to go onto my phone. I've been mucking around for about the past 15, 20 minutes trying to join the meeting, so apologies for being late.
No need.
I didn't hear a lot of the song, but what I did hear of it, I really liked. It's my kind of thing. It's got a nice kind of deep roots feel to it. And what I heard I like. So what I will do is check the full track out at a later date after the show. I will listen to the whole song and I'll leave you a comment on your YouTube channel. It's on YouTube, right? Yeah.
Yes, it is. It's under Justin Ross and Deadwood Revival, The Rain.
Yeah, as I said, I'm sorry I'm late. I didn't get to hear the whole song, but what I did hear of the song, I really did like. I can't say too much about it because I didn't hear enough of it to hear what preambled it, you know.
Right.
But I'm here now.
Well said, Mark. Justin Ross, welcome to the Top Talent family and many more shows that you're going to be on in the future. Till the next time, big guy. Right,
Thank
so
you, sir.
from Texas, we're heading over to, he's on travels at the moment, but he's from Tennessee. CJ Benoit and his band, Lost Swamp Monsters. Introduce yourself, brother, and the story behind your song. Is anyone going to San Antone?
Oh, hello, everybody. My name is CJ Benoit. I'm with Lost Swamp Monsters, like my buddy Sparky said. My apologies for the quality of the phone. My wife and I are heading up to Connecticut. Say hi, babe. And the song I chose this week is Anybody Going to San Antone? It's an old classic. Charlie Pride did it originally. I got it from a dude called Doug Somm and his band, the Texas Tornadoes, with Flaco Jimenez, Freddie Fender, Augie Myers. We actually covered another song of theirs, Wasted Days, Wasted Nights, on the record as well. And this one, I'd like to make a shout out to Doug Somm's son, Sean, who got to hear it before it got released and gave me a really nice email about that when he received it and got to listen to it. So I'd like to say hi to Sean and Shandon. Also say hi to Lori Dotson, a friend of mine out of San Antonio, and all the cats that I met on the road and online. And yeah, here it is from San Antonio to Muscle Shoals. Is anybody going to San Antonio?
It's absolutely fantastic. What a great introduction, brother. Love you to bits, CJ, and everybody sit back and enjoy. If you don't know the band yet, you're going to love them. One love.
El Gallo Magnifico, let's go! Dedicate this to a friend of mine down in San Antonio. Well, the rain dripping off the brim of my hat sure looks cold today. Here I am walking down 66 just as gone. Anybody going to the San Antonio or Phoenix, Arizona? Any place is alright as long as I can forget I've ever known her. Anybody going to San Antonio or Phoenix, Arizona? Any place is alright as long as I can forget I've ever known her. Any place is alright as long as I can forget I've ever known her.
Only thing that's missing a video in it. You know, absolutely fantastic, dude. Again,
Thank you.
favorite word. Apparently, I watched my last night's show and I said fantastic about 8 times. I've said it about 5 times tonight already. So, Justin, Randy, then Mark, what was your thoughts this time? I'm just going to have to make up as I go along with the co-hosts here. Justin, then Randy, then Mark, what was your thoughts on that track? Well, I load up Captain Redbeard's song. Who's next?
I dig it, man. It was down here is what we would call like Texas swamp rock. That's a lot of fun. There was a part in there where you snuck saxophone in there, man. And I'm a huge sax fan. Even on our last record, just under self-titled, I snuck a couple songs in there with sax in it because I was just like, we don't have that in the band. This would be so awesome to have, but that killed me. Xylophone was great. If that is that true?
Oh, that was the accordion. And
Accordion,
that
accordion.
And that saxophone player was a Belarusian badass known as Dennis Derivenko. I'd like to make a shout out to him.
Yeah, man. So he snuck in there, but yeah, great song overall, catchy. Very cool. Very cool job. Great job.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate it. High
Got
praise coming from a Texan.
Thanks.
Well said. Well said, Texan. I was going to call with it. Well said, Justin. You know, CJ is short for time, so we put him on at the start here. You know, absolutely brilliant. Randy, then Mark, what was your thoughts there?
Actually, this is one of CJ's songs he actually had on my show 2 Mondays ago, actually. We had a lot of fun with it because it is just a good, fun driving song. Again, you know, it has that live band mix, you know, to it, you know, which you're not going to really hear a lot on the radio, but it gives you a good live band sound, you know.
Yeah,
so.
Chris did a great job on that.
Well said, Randy. Well said. I didn't know that you've already been on Randy's show. That's brilliant. So, Mr. Story, Captain Redbeard, what was your thoughts here before we get to your section?
Yeah, I really liked it. I mean, it's hard to be miserable with that sort of music. It's very uplifting and happy and full of joy, and it's just there's a lot going on in it as well. But I really liked it. I thought it was really good. Once again, I'm going to check it out again later to write a decent comment about it.
Well,
I'm just here to.
Just in case you don't know, and about an hour after the show, there'll be the YouTube playlist of all the songs we feature in the actual Facebook post. So if you ever really look down, they're always there. So if you don't get a chance to comment on each other's song during the show, you can later. CJ, Lost Swamp Monsters, hang around as long as you can. If you can sit and watch the rest of the artists, it'll be fine. If you have to go, we know you're travelling anyway. So till the next time, brother. Thank you.
Yeah, I'll have to roll on, but happy Thanksgiving to everybody. I hope y'all have a safe and happy holiday season. Sparky, I love you, brother, and I'll catch you up the road.
Love you too, man. Cheers, dude.
Bye.
See you later. Cheers. So,
Say bye, Luna.
bye. Right, so from Tennessee, we're heading over to the UK. Mark, Story, one of my most, I love this guy. Introduce yourself, Mark. What's the story behind your song, Bohemian Moonshine?
Oh, hi everyone. So, as Sparky said, I'm Mark Story, and I write my own kind of voodoo blues, heavy rock songs. I play everything. I write and arrange the whole thing, play everything on it, do all the vocals, all the harmony vocals, and I shot and edited the video. This is probably going to be the opening track for my debut album, which I'm just working on the last track now. I'm just mixing the last track for it. I've done 10 original songs for it. I'm aiming to release it early 2025. I haven't got a title for it yet. But this song, Bohemian Moonshine, is I play my stepson bought me a Bohemian guitar. It's a Bohemian oil can guitar, and it's absolutely fantastic. I use it for playing slide. But I saw another one, and it was called the Bohemian Moonshine. I thought, I've got to have that guitar just by the name alone. But once again, a fantastic guitar from the Bohemian Company. And I thought, what a great title for a song. So I basically wrote the song around the guitar, but also it could also be interpreted as a love song towards your significant other. Depends how you interpret the lyrics. But yeah, take it away, Mr. Laird.
Thank you very much, man. Captain Redbeard, love you to bits, brother. This is Bohemian Moonshine by Mark Story. Sit back and enjoy. One love.
Moonshine blind, moonshine baby, give me that bohemian. Moonshine simply, moonshine blind, moonshine baby, give me that bohemian. Moonshine.
Yeah, buddy.
Hey, that was absolutely fantastic.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
Redbeard, love, 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 love it. So our next guest is Maria. So I'm going to let Maria say something to Mark. So Justin, Randy, and then Maria. Well, load up Maria's track. And I'm just worried about Dawn over there in New Zealand. I hope you're okay for time, Dawn. I've got you in like 3 songs time. If you're okay for time, it would be the perfect order. So Justin, Randy, and Maria. What was your thoughts there? Well, load up Maria's track.
I really first I dig the guitar. Very cool. Looks like an old gas can.
Yeah, yeah.
Guitar, man. I want to know what and I'll message you, but I want to know what the other guitar is that you had in the background.
That's it's the same guitar. It's not the same. It's the same make of guitar, but
yeah.
It's just all they change is the name on it, really. So
you can really hear the can hollowness and the tone of the guitar.
Yeah, it sounds great. It's amazing guitars. I mean, when I first got it, when I got the oil can guitar, I thought it was a joke. At first, I thought it was just like a novelty thing. When I plugged it in, I realised it wasn't a novelty thing, and I really love the guitars. They're fantastic for slide, and they're fantastic for anything, really.
Yeah.
So they're great guitars. I don't know if they make them anymore. I'm not sure.
Man, I love the harp coming in with it.
Thank you.
The only thing that I would say, man, is I really want to hear that, like when you get into the chorus and even through maybe towards the end of the song, is you're on like a kick and a tambourine and shaker, but maybe incorporating like that kick to punch and a snare to come in along with the shaker and tambourine going.
Yeah.
To level it up, because waiting for that explosive mark to happen. I mean, it's there. I just think, that driving. Because you're driving the whole song's punching right along, and then you really want to see it, just get you right in the face, because your guitar, you got, your rhythmic slide with what you're playing, coming from a guy that does solo shows, and I've got a loop station and a kick to my left, and when it's time to pull that kick in, you really want it. I've got a stomp box and then I've got a digital kick, to where you just want it to explode, and it makes the guitar hit that much heavier with that just one hit behind it. But other than that, great tune, great song, great job.
Man. I appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah. Thank you.
Randy, then Maria, what was your thoughts there?
Okay.
Yours?
I mean, this is how, you come up with a great lick and you just keep giving it to him, and use it to drive the whole song. And it's so really cool. And I think what Justin's talking about is, you have that through the whole song, and then it kind of drops out for the chorus, and maybe something kick would drive into the chorus, to replace what's missing with that driving lick, because it is such a great thing that's driving the whole song. And you're right there with the harmonies, your lyrics on top of it. It works really, really well.
Yeah. I mean, it's really tricky, when you're writing a tune. Like, I've been writing these tracks for this album, and the album's very eclectic. It's the same sound, but none of the tracks hopefully sound the same. And I've got some full-on rock blues tracks, and with Bohemian Moonshine, I kind of wanted to keep it as stripped back as I could. I appreciate what you're saying. I mean, someone else suggested once. I like it.
I like that lick that you're using. It's enough for me it's driving the song. And you get in that, you're there, and everything else to me is just kind of candy and, but you get us into a groove and you stay with that groove, lyrically. And I think it works great.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Get him on your show, Randy. Get him on your show. Maria D. Clements, what was your thoughts here? But then we get on your song.
I'm already a fan of Mark. I heard so many songs by him, and I always amazed how you can kind of like mix everything yourself, play, sing, do the video. It's amazing job, and I think you're doing it at top 10. Yeah, and this song was very good. I mean, I love the harmonica. I love the guitar and how you blend everything together. The video was very interesting to watch. You kind of feel the drive, feel the passion of this song. The dynamics is going kind of like, it's very good work, I would say.
Thank you, Maria.
Well said. Well said.
Yeah.
Mark Story, Captain Redbeard. Till the next time, my friend. One love, one love. One of only three people that can come on any show. I'm doing 5 a week. Two of them's got wild beards. One of them's got a baby face. He's down the bottom with beautiful golden hair. But right from England, we're going to stay in England. She's from Kazakhstan. Her name's Maria D. Clements. Introduce yourself and what's the story behind your song? Where does the love go?
Okay, so my name is Maria D. Clements. I came originally from Kazakhstan just in 2018, moved to UK, and finally I got my British citizenship. So now I'm officially a British person. Yeah, so I'm indie, thank you. I'm indie pop singer, songwriter, and I'm a female producer based in UK, Hampshire, in Fleet. So I'm just passionate about writing songs. I just started my journey a few years ago. I finished Music Academy. And this album that I'm just right now releasing, it's called Broken. It's more kind of like a romantic pop album, but I do love classic instruments, so I'm trying always to embed some orchestral instruments into my works and some cinematic things to kind of like add more atmosphere to pass all the feelings and emotions. So Where Does the Love Go? It's one of the songs that I wrote on my friend's lyrics, Anna Donaldson. It's about the relationship that probably dead. And so there is no spark. It's dark and this is a time for change. So it's kind of about the relationship at the verge of breaking. And we've done a video with my friend photographer. It was his first work in London. So we've done a little bit of kind of try to blend all the ideas together. So enjoy.
What a wonderful introduction, and I'm sure we've all been through that. Do you know what I mean? So
Yeah.
that'll touch everyone. Sit back and enjoy Maria D. Clements with Where Does the Love Go? Song 4 of 11.
Take a seat, my friend, cause we need to talk. We have come to the end of a very long walk. We have done what we should. We have tried what we could. It's time to again. We had black and white. We had ups and downs. We have said goodbye so many times. But what's missing is a spark. Where does the love go? Do you know? Call it back, I shall beg it to stay. Where does the love go? Show me the way. So where did the love go? Do you know? Call it back, I shall beg it to stay. Where does the love go? Show me the way. Ha, 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 ha. What is done is done. What is said is said. I'm feeling numb. I'm feeling sad that we ended fast. What I thought would last forever. And it feels like crime, but I'm leaving you. All I know is time for something new. But what's missing is a spark, and it's dark. Where does the love go? Do you know? Call it back, I shall beg it to stay. Where does the love go? Show me the way. So where did the love go? Do you know? Call it back, I shall beg it to stay. Where does the love go? Show me
Absolutely beautiful. Do you know, great song, Maria. Great song. Our next guest is Don, so I'd like him to say something, but I would also like, can I go Randy then Terry this time? Sorry, Steve, I'll get you in the next one. Randy, Terry, then Don. What was your thoughts on Maria's track while I load up Jupiter's Envy?
I really think it's a really strong folk pop production. Really strong visual. I love the video. And Maria, you just keep evolving and creating and exploring. And it's really wonderful to watch you kind of flourish song to song as you explore more.
Thank you.
Well said, well said. Terry?
Yeah, I like this. This is the second time I've seen this video, and I remember watching it both times, this time and the last time. I love the European architecture. Being from the States, we don't see a lot of that, so I love traveling across Europe, France and Spain and Italy, but I've never been to London. So I watched this and go, wow, where is this? So the scenery is beautiful. You do a really good job. You did also a very good job of doing your video in public. That's always tough because that must be a distraction. But you did a top-notch job all the way around. I love the song itself. I grew up with that kind of stuff. That was my kind of pop music. So I was really drawn to that. And your accent was very, very charming through it too. So it was lovely. Great song. Good production.
Thank you.
Well said, Terry. Don, and it's Don and Kathy, if Kathy's with you. There's two Dons, by the way, in case the confusion. But Don, what was your thoughts here, brother?
Well, I did like the accent as well. I thought it was pretty cool through the song. The video was great. I liked the music as well. It was the first time I've seen the video. I did like all the architecture as well. And I did like how you did with the backing vocals, came out really nice, and everything came out really good. Well done.
Thank you.
That's
Yeah.
absolutely awesome. I don't know, Steve, if you unmuted yourself because you really wanted to say something. If it is the case, bat around. But that was Maria D. Clement over in England. You're absolutely wonderful. For the next time, I know you can only hang around for 20 minutes. You have to put your kids in bed, so enjoy as much of the show as you can. And when she leaves, she's already told in advance she's not going to be leaving in it. Did you want to say something, Steve?
Yeah, I would just like to say I would give Maria top marks for that because everything was really good. The vocals were great, the lyrics were great, the production was great, and the video worked so well as well, you know, which others have commented on. You know, fantastic. And so, as I say, top marks.
Oh, thank you so much. So I will be shooting more in London soon. So I found a couple of videographers. So we're doing next 2 songs soon. Yeah, to be released.
Honestly, you're fantastic. Till the next time, Maria D. Clements, get her added, everyone who hears and sees this. Till the next time. So from England, we're heading over to Florida. We've got 2 Floridians in a row. We've got Jupiter's Envy and then we've got Terry Dan. So, Don, introduce yourself. Who's Jupiter's Envy? And what's the story behind the song Destiny is Calling?
I am Don McCormick with the band Jupiter's Envy. I write the music. My wife writes all the lyrics. The song was a whole array of songs that we did. I tried to get the old feel of the 70s to come back, you know, like that classic rock, the nice Sony 2-inch tape feel, you know. So we went at it like that, and we had our local engineer, Jeff Peaks from Peak Level Productions. He does all our recordings and videos for us and whatnot. And we put this one together. It's like Destiny's Calling. We're back doing it again after taking a bunch of years off, having kids and all that, and the whole life thing. And now we're back playing out again and having fun. So that's what this one is about, is having fun and going to have a good time again.
Hey, you're absolutely brilliant duo. I love you to bits, man. You're fantastic. And where is your beautiful wife? She's come on the screen to start with, and then she's hiding. So I know what some ladies are like. She's a bit shy, but hey, sit back and enjoy Jupiter's Envy with Destiny is Calling. This is song 5 of 11. Enjoy.
Talking in a daydream. destiny's calling. Be exactly who you want to be. Choose a road, make a choice, decide what you want to be. Ooh, I'm free. In my soul, there's control. You show me how I have to be. In my life, with this life, I see who I can be. Ooh, stand by me. Yeah, with me. Waking in the morning, you're lying here, right here with me. Destiny's calling. I see what you saw in me. Took a chance on romance. I see exactly how it should be. Ooh, you're with me. In my soul, there's control. You show me how I have to be. In my life, with this life, I see who I can be. Ooh, stand by me. Yeah, with me. Looking at the future, no darkness comes my way. Destiny is calling. I know what you see in me. Took a chance on romance. I see exactly how it will be. You're with me. In my soul, there's control. You show me how I have to be. In my life, with this life, I see who I can be. Ooh, stand by me. Yeah, with me.
Oh, absolutely great stuff. Love it. Absolutely awesome. So let's hear what the pros have got to say. Terry's the next guest, so let me work it out this way. Let's go Randy, Mark, then Terry. Is that okay? Randy, Mark, and Terry, what was your thoughts there when I load up Terry's track?
Well, you said you were going for a classic rock sound, and there it was. Well done, tight, standard 4/4. A really fun sound. I agree. I could see that at festivals and a really good live show.
Thanks. That's what we're trying to do. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Well said. Mr. Redbeard, what was your thoughts there? And then Terry Dan?
Yeah, I mean, it's great when you're on these shows and an artist gives you the background on the song. I mean, I really like to know that sort of information. And I love the fact that you said that you took some time out because, for want of a better word, life got in the way and then you came back to it again. And yeah, I think we've all been there. But great track. You definitely captured that 70s rock feel. And it's a good driving song. I mean, from start to finish, the video was really cool too. I thought it was really, really well done. and you all look really great. So good song, great band, great presence, and keep it up, man.
Thank you very much. I need to get with you on that guitar of yours. That was quite unique. I love that thing.
Yeah, it's a bit of a find, I've got to say. It gets a lot of attention.
Yes,
In fact,
yes.
my hat, my beard, and my guitar gets more attention than my songs.
Hey, well said, Mark. Mr. Terry Dan, what was your thoughts here before we get to your section?
Yeah, I liked it. It was, again, one of the things that I grew up with. If I walked into a bar, once I became old enough to drink, this was the kind of song that they were playing. And everybody was dancing. The whole dance floor was there because this kind of tune really makes you want to move, really gets you grooving. And you guys did a really good job on it. I think the writing was very good. The instrumentation, the singer, everybody was very good. Very nice. I liked it a lot.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Well said, well said. So Don and Kathy, his other half, Jupiter's Envy. Till the next time, one love. So from Florida, we're going all the way around the world and we'll come back to Florida again. Terry Dan.
I'm on the other side of Florida. Actually, no, we're both on the same side. I'm on the West Coast. So my name is Terry Dan. West Coast of Florida, yeah. My name is Terry Dan. I'm a country and country blues writer, and I was in the middle of doing writing a blues album, and I did something really bad that my wife got really super mad at me for, and I thought it wasn't one of those things you could let blow over. So I thought I've got to do something to get back on top again, get back in her good graces. So I thought, man, I need a song. So I knew right then that where my next song was going to come from. My brother and I used to do this kind of rock blues when we were kids, and I really loved writing this, and I got him to play piano on it. So that's where the idea came from. I won't tell you what the thing that I did bad in the song. It's cards and gin. That wasn't it, but I had to put something in there. So anyway, Back on Top.
Back on Top by Terry Dan. Everything you do is brilliant, bud. Honestly, I love you to bits, man. Sit back and enjoy, ladies and gentlemen. This is song 6 of 11. So we're more than halfway through. Enjoy.
Gotta find a way to get back on top again. Gotta find me a way to get back on top again. I spent all my money on cards and gin. Baby kicked me out, I gotta get back in. Gonna find a way to turn this train around. Gonna find me a way to turn myself around. I know in my soul I need a different road. There ain't no doubt it's gotta start right now. Well, I'll get back up on the rails. Hey, I'll get back up, climb back up on those rails. I'll give it all that I got, ready or not. No matter what, I'm not gonna fail. Well, I made up my mind standing out the crossing the road. I made my choice here at this crossing the road. Well, no worries about which way to go. Easy to do, 'cause I already know.
Hey Terry, absolutely beautiful track. What a positive, happy, uplifting song. You know, I'm listening to it like that. Did he write that for me? Because that's what I felt like I've been through that recently. Try to get back to yourself and all the rest of it. So I felt that really in the heart there. So I know that Simon and Peter they're desperate to give some comments tonight as well. So we're going to go this time, Randy, Simon, and our next guest who is Steve. And Justin, do you have to leave soon? Do you want to say something before you go, brother?
Yeah, I've got a split, but on that song, man, there's a great job. There's a dude named Tom Shepard here in Texas. You should definitely reach out to him. You guys are like two in the same. You're in the same boat, same wheelhouse.
Good.
Big. He's a big writer for Texas music out here, but definitely a dude to reach out to because he's out performing as well. But I mean, you're both in the same. Literally, you're rowing in the same boat. Like soon as it came on, I was like, "That's Tom Shepard." Like it's the same. Like I was like, these guys should be working together 100%. You know, but
Hey,
yeah,
send us a link. I'll send it over. Honestly, I mean, Terry, you're awesome. Honestly, you're fantastic.
that's
Justin,
great.
if you have to go soon, and Maria needs to go soon, if they leave anytime soon, it's not because any of these, it's because they have to go after an hour. So Randy, it's Randy, Simon, and then Steve. If you could quickly say something, what was your thoughts on that track? Randy, Simon, then Steve.
When you do a blues song, blues is a formula, right? And it can be very, and there's by design very repetitive. And Terry, you do it, you make that simple formula really, really work, and sound fresh, you know. And that's not always an easy thing to do, you know. When you're using the same formula a lot of other people have used, you know, it's hard to hit that mark, and you really do. So it's a really good song.
Thank you.
Well said, Mr. Talbot. Simon, what's your thoughts here, brother?
Oh, hi, Terry. Nice to see you finally. I only have a comment on your music on our group. Yeah, great, man. I would imagine that's what it would be like for a London boy like myself to visit America into the Wild West, and there's some country band playing away on stage where each member gets to do their little bit. Fantastic. Really good. Loved it.
Thank you.
Well said. Mr. Steve Bardavila Andrews, what's your thoughts before we get to your song, brother?
Terry, I thought, you know, the vocals were great, your lyrics were great, the guitar, the production, all of it just worked just really well. You know, I haven't got any more to say. It worked really well. It was great.
Thank you so much, Steve.
Another humble, amazing world-class artist, Terry Dan. Until the next time, brother. Thank you very much. We're going good for time here. So we're going to go from Florida over to Portugal. The man's from Wales, but he lives in Portugal because he had to run away because he's too busy. So Steve, introduce yourself. What's the story behind the song Harvest Home?
Well, okay. I'm going to keep this quick if I can. I'm Steve Andrews, also known as the Bard of Ely, originally from Cardiff, now in Portugal. As for my song, I've got a whole load of stuff here. Well, I'll start. The song, all my songs start out with, I write the lyrics first. So I'm a poet, okay? Back in 1996, I can show you. This is Circle Spin magazine, which is, if I can give you a quote, it was a quarterly non-profit making fanzine dedicated to spreading the pagan Gothic New Age subcultural message through music, poetry, and related products of artistry and publications. And it was published by Alan Fraw, who today is known as Prince Elector Alan Miller. And he runs a label and he does various things. And I was actually hoping he was going to be here tonight, but he's not. But there you are, there's this magazine. So that was where Harvest Home was first published. What happened then was that somebody said to me, Steve, that would make a great song. And I thought, all right, yeah, let's see if I can turn. So I turned it into a song. And then what happened after this was that you may have all heard of a band called Budgie. They were like a hard rock band. And Burke Shelley was the bassist for this band, who was a friend of mine. His son, Nathaniel Shelley, is also a friend of mine. And Nathaniel Shelley, also known as Nat Shelley, Nat produced a version of Harvest Home, which ended up on here, which is the Tafia EP, which went out in 2002 on the Cry label, which is from Wales. Okay, and this particular EP was fronted by another song of mine, which is called You're a Liar, Nicky Wire, that being Nicky Wire from the Manic Street Preachers. And that's another story, but I'm keeping this short. And then after all of that, we move forward to 2019, and we were talking about production earlier. Well, actually, this is the result of production. Jace Lewis produced this album, Songs of the Now and Then. And basically, I'm saying, you know, Jace, produce me, you know. So Jace has produced Harvest Home. And I remember in his studio, Northstone Studio, he was so pleased with it. He played it to his dad, Charlie Lewis. And Charlie was listening, and yeah, and it was great. Anyway, after all of that, various people on Sparky's shows have heard this song, and Mark Story, Captain Redbeard, who is here tonight, thought it was so good. Thank you, Mark. Mark made me a music video for it. And so now you're going to hear and see the music video of Harvest Home, which Mark Story, Captain Redbeard, has produced, of Harvest Home as it is now. And I hope you enjoy. And Sparky,
you got it. Take it away. There's no hope about it, Steve. It's absolutely beautiful, beautiful song, man. So sit back and enjoy, everyone. This is song 7 of 8. And Don Smythe, you're up next, brother. So prepare yourself. Enjoy, ladies and gentlemen.
Many roads I have traveled, many hard times I have known, carrying the weight of the world and feeling so alone. I don't know what it is about you. Maybe I know you from another life that's flown. Whatever it is, don't wanna lose you. Don't leave me here to weep and moan. Bring my harvest home. 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 Won't you come and stay with me? Won't you come and stay with me? Won't you come and stay with me? Be my one true love. Now you see who I am as you gaze into my eyes, and I see who you are, and I'll never tell you lies. Bring my harvest home. 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 Where we met again in springtime, when the daffodils had grown, with the warmth of summer sunshine. Bring my harvest home from the time of summer solstice. Bring my harvest home. Bring my harvest. Bring my harvest home. Bring my harvest home. Bring my harvest. Bring my harvest home. 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 Bring my harvest home.
Hey, the man's a legend. He gets a double section. Steve Andrews, love you to bits, man. What a brilliant, brilliant song, and what a great video. Well done, Mark, for making that for him. And who can't wait to see Steve and Mark do a song together with the two beards? When's it going to happen? Hurry up. Randy this time, then I'm Don Smith's the next guest. So let's go Randy, then Don from Jupiter's Envy, then Don in New Zealand. What was your thoughts here? Well, I'll load up Mr. Smith's song.
Oh man, I love that video. I love the song. You know, you're having a tough time and all you want to do is bring that harvest home and, you know, have it all work. And it was just so moving that I thought it was just the pacing of it, you know, was so heartfelt. So heartfelt. Well done.
Wasn't it just?
Thank you, Randy.
Wasn't it just? Jupiter's Envy, Don?
Well done again, Steve. It was very good. I love the vocal work. It was really, really good. I love the way you came in and out. and you went high, then nice and low. It was very good. I think it was one of your best songs yet, Steve.
Well, thank you, Don, and again, shout out for Jace Lewis, because Jace produced it, and you know, a lot of it was his ideas. So he's saying we're going to do this, and I'm just saying yeah, because he's the producer, and so
Hey.
if song live, it's just me with an acoustic guitar, semi-acoustic guitar, and I sing it, and it's totally different. But that was a studio production, and I
the
think
man he speaks of has had a global #1 hit with his producing, actually, Jace Lewis. So, yeah, the man's not to be scoffed at with his talents. Well
Yes.
said, Don Smythe, what was your thoughts on Steve's track? And then we'll get on to your section, Mr. Smythe.
It was beautifully written. I enjoyed it so very, very much. You can be very proud of the whole production.
Well said, dude. And I never meant to mute you there, Steve Andrews. But that was, yeah, wonderful, wonderful track. That was song 7 of 11, so we're moving on to number 8 now. Well said, Steve. Till the next time. See you tomorrow. Aye, on tomorrow's show as well. So from Portugal, we're heading down under to New Zealand. Don, could you introduce yourself and the story behind your song, A Night Alone with You?
Yeah, my name is Don Smythe. I live in New Zealand. I'm a country singer, and I help to promote country music throughout New Zealand. During my courting days of my wife, we were sitting down having a practice, and she decided to throw me a song sheet written, and A Night Alone with You. When I read it, I asked her, because of the way that she wrote the lyrics, where did the song come from? She said she was involved in a relationship a few years earlier, and I said, if you mind, can I change a few words in it, which I did. And she went away and made a cup of tea, and she all of a sudden started hearing a tune being sung by myself to her lyrics. And she came rushing back in and she said, gee, that sounded good. I said, well, it's what I'm feeling at the moment, so we continue playing with that particular song. And we recorded it through Third Room Productions with a man by the name of Phil Duplay, an absolutely incredible guy. He's a multi-instrumentalist, and he did the whole production for me, and I put the melody the melody and the arrangements with him. And then it went to air in July of 2018 and managed to spend 120 weeks on a New York radio station by the name of Star Power Radio. It was a multi-genre chart, of which 10 weeks of it was at number 10. There were 200 songs in that list. It was all done by requests, and I finally got it up to number 1 for a whole week. So as the number 1 song. So yeah, I'm pretty proud of it.
Don, you're absolutely wonderful, and you're one of the latest members to the music family. People are going to see a lot more of you. And Peter and Simon, stop sending each other private messages. You can tell you're like big children down there, aren't you? The two of you. Don Smythe, sit back and enjoy this. It's absolutely brilliant. You're going to be seeing a lot more of this, man. Sit back and enjoy song 8 of 11. Don Smythe, A Night Alone with You. Brilliant track.
There's one thing that I'm asking for, it would mean so much to me. A night alone with you, a night of quality. We won't have to pretend, and there'll be no one there to see. When you give me your all, when you give your all to me. I've had to hide my feelings from the people that we know, for they wouldn't understand that I just love you so. Yes, they'll make up their own stories, none of which are true. So all I'm asking for is a night along with you. I could tell them how I love you so, more than anyone I've ever known. I could tell them how I came alive with the loving that you've shown. But that won't change what they will say, and it won't change what we do. So all I'm asking for is a night along with you. So if you read my story, and if you ever hear my song, please don't judge the words you hear, and don't judge my love is wrong. I'm just a loving man who loves a woman so true. So all I'm asking for is a night along with you. I could tell them how I love you so, more than anyone I've ever known. I could tell them how I came alive with the loving that you've shown. But that won't change what they will say, and it won't change what we do. So all I'm asking for is a night along with you. Yes, all I'm asking for is a night along with you.
Ah, just wow. Absolutely. Just wow. Don, absolutely loved it. So let me see the best way to do this here. I'm trying to get everyone a little something tonight. Let's see what Randy again, because you're the main co-host tonight. Randy, then Peter, if you want to say something. Randy, Peter, and then Kevin, who's our next guest. What was your thoughts there? Sorry, Mark, I asked you to unmute. I'm just trying to do it 3 at a time here, brother. So Randy, Peter, then Kevin. What was your thoughts there?
You know, country music's gone in a lot of different directions today. There's a lot of talk about modern country and different genres, but this is old school, old time country music. You know, pedal steel, pedal to the metal. It's just a good country song.
Wasn't it just? Peter?
Yeah, absolute, a brilliant production. And you've got that nice dark voice, and it comes through so well. Now, very well put together.
Well said, well said, well said. Kevin, what was your thoughts there before we get to your section, dude? Kevin?
That was a great song. Instrumentation was great. The vocals were great. The production was great. It was just a feel-good song. Really made you want to get up and dance.
Wasn't it just? Wasn't it just? So Don Smythe, until the next time, one love, brother. That was absolutely great. There's only 3 more songs to go. Hang around if you can to see the rest of the show. So from New Zealand, we're heading over to New Jersey. Kevin, his record label's Fozzygrim Records. This band that he's in is called Eternal Forlorn. I think I've just introduced you, but introduce yourself anyway. And the story behind your song, Fields of Verglas.
So I'm Kevin. I go by the stage name Eternal Forlorn. One man, I do everything myself, all the music, all the vocals. This one doesn't have vocals, but production, mixing, all that stuff. This one comes from the Havamal album, which was a concept album that told the story of the Viking raid on the monastery of St. Charles in Lindisfarne in 793 AD. And this point in the album is basically conveying the emotion of everything after the raid was over, and the aftermath that kind of came with that.
Hey, dude, absolutely awesome. He actually got me. I was engrossed in what you were telling me there, man. You could have went on for ages. Fields of Verglas from Eternal Forlorn by my friend Kevin Corr. Sit back and enjoy. One love. that took me on a wonderful journey there, Kevin. Absolutely loved it, man. Fantastic, great.
Thank you.
You know, you've probably got a good chance of getting that, synced somewhere because instrumentals are what they take, innit? Randy, my dear, what was your thoughts there? Then our next two guests are in the same song. So, Randy, then Peter and Simon, what was your thoughts here?
Man, I think instrumentals are a tough gig. They really are. Maybe because I start with lyrics like always, and I mean, you have to tell a story without telling a story, without having the words to do it. And I think you have enough variation in that to keep it driving and keeping interesting, throughout the whole song, which is a difficult thing to do. So I think it's a strong instrumental.
Thank you.
Well said, well said. Peter, then Simon?
Kevin, are you originally a bass player by any chance?
Oddly, no. I am a guitar player primarily. That just kind of learned to adapt to what I needed to do. I was actually talked into being a bass player for a band, and then I was like, oh, okay, I'll keep going with it.
Hey, fantastic stuff.
Because specifically the bass lines are very strong on this one. I really enjoyed that.
Thank you.
Well said. Simon, before we get to you and Peter's track here, what's your thoughts, brother?
Yeah, well done, Kev. Yeah, that was really good. Like Peter, we seem to be sort of like somehow joined at the hip at the moment. Very much the bass there. So what it reminded me of, it took me back to my early days of listening to Mike Oldfield. The bass, very similar sound to what's on Tubular Bells, and then the way you use the acoustic guitar as well, kind of reminded me of the sound on Hergest Ridge by Mike Oldfield as well, but obviously like put into your style. But yeah, interesting subject matter as well. I did my dissertation in the 8th century invasion of England by the Anglo-Saxons.
Well said, Peter. Well said, Peter, Simon, and Randy there. Kevin, fantastic track, brother. Till the next time, my man. One love.
Thank you.
So from New Jersey, we're heading over to England via South Africa. Simon and Peter, or whoever wants to introduce it, tell us the story how you've come about. Simon called Peter Gold. Just introduce it in your own way.
I've been delegated to do it. So yeah, obviously Peter and I met on one of your shows about nearly a year ago now, and we just started chatting as a result of being in the group, and basically he said on on the show that he's always happy to do lead guitar work for different projects if people are interested in doing it. Little did he know that I write like 10 songs a day. And I had already like a group of songs that I'd put aside for a specific project. And this particular song that we chose to be the first release from the album Simon Called Peter. It's obviously Simon Called Peter is obviously a religious connotation as well, because that's what Simon in the Bible eventually became called. And one of my other projects, Halo, deals with a lot of weird religious things as well, but from the subconscious really more than anywhere else. And this particular song, as I was about to say before I got taken off on a tangent about the name of the band, was kind of inspired by watching a film in England, as you know, Mark, and the other English people here. BBC, our main television channel, if you don't pay for it, but I guess you do via the license, always has a film on Friday night. And I was sort of like had too many glasses of red or white wine or cider at the time, I think it was. and I sat down to watch this film called The Woman in Gold, which was a film about a Czechoslovakian Jewish lady living in America. She had obviously fled there in 1937 or 38, I think it was. And all of, like so many of the peoples in Europe, they had their family art stolen by the Nazis at the time. And the Czech, at the end of the war, it was found, and the Czechoslovakian government decided to keep hold of the painting, when it actually does belong to the family that owns the painting. And the film just tells a story, if you like, of how the struggle that she had to try and get it back. And eventually she did get it back, and it's I can't remember the name of the gallery. It's in California now, somewhere in one of the galleries over there. Yeah, and obviously it was quite an atmospheric song, and I felt the need for lead. So Peter was the man.
Hey, honestly, what a wonderful introduction that was there. I'm so happy to see you doing something together, you know. Sit back and enjoy this by Simon Called Peter. The song's called Gold. Sit back and enjoy. Second last song of the evening, ladies and gentlemen. Enjoy. With love.
When
Very, very special stuff. Absolutely loved it. That was Peter Toussaint, Simon Talbot, Simon called Peter. Absolutely brilliant. So I'm going to be fair on everyone here. Can Terry, then Kevin, and Randy, Randy, you're the next guest. So Terry, Kevin, then Randy. What was your thoughts on that track? Well, I load up Randy's beautiful Christmas track to end the show. So Terry, Kevin, then Randy.
The production was top notch. Both of you guys are really to be commended for the lyrics, the production, the lead guitar work. Everything was really nice. What really spoke to me about this song was the content of the song, the artwork, and the things that the terrible things that happened to art because of the thefts and the war and all of that. It kind of made, I kind of got lost in that thought through it. And it makes me want to go learn a little bit more about those paintings that you showed. I'm probably going to do a little bit of research on those just as a personal thing because I heard this song. So that song reached out and touched me. Is songs don't usually do that. I say, oh, they're fun songs, or I'm happy, it makes me dance, it's got a good meaning, but this one is a little bit different. This one reached in and grabbed something in me. I'm gonna go look up some information because of you guys wrote this song. So kudos.
Well said.
The painting used in the video is a Gustav Klimt.
Gustav.
It was a beautifully written song, beautiful lyrics, amazing guitar as well, Peter, as always. Kevin, what was your thoughts? Kevin, then Randy. Kevin?
I agree with Terry. What that song was about was really interesting, and the way that it worked with the music was just amazing. The way that it started with the intro and it was kind of light, and then it built up by the chorus, and then to draw back for the next verse was just amazing. He put you on a really good roller coaster ride.
Well said, well said.
Thank you.
Randy, my dear, what was your thoughts?
I think this is the start of a beautiful relationship.
Yeah.
I really do. You guys compliment each other really well. And now pronounce you Simon call Peter. Like I see
Bromance.
Peter, your guitar work was masterful in that. There was restraint. It was great texture. It worked really well what was going on with the song. Well done.
Yeah, it's a clash of. It's interesting because it's a clash of two styles, but we kind of meet in the middle, don't we, Peter? Somehow.
Yeah, somehow. It's so we recorded this in April?
No, before then. It was.
Yeah, but
I started sending you the songs in January. This was
right.
one of the early ones. Yeah,
And then
I think you
like,
did this February, March. I think.
like for 2 weeks, I did a song every day.
Yeah, that's right. And I would like edit it and ended up final mixing and then we mastered it together. You even admitted that you couldn't do a better job.
There's going to be lots more than that. There's going to be lots more from Simon called Paul. Peter, sorry to call you Paul. Yeah.
Paul, what are you doing, Paul?
Wonderful track here. Until the next time, lads, love the 2 years, man. So from England and South Africa, we're flying over to Pennsylvania. Randy O'Neill, introduce yourself, the co-host today. She's got her own podcast, The Ranch. Make sure you reach out to Randy and she'll possibly, hopefully get you on her wee show. Not a wee show, her show. Randy, what's the story behind the song? What do you say, Santa?
Okay. You guys know as artists, when you put out a holiday song, you got to get it out by like October. So there you are in the middle of a heat wave trying to come up with a holiday song. And what struck to me is do you guys have Elf on a Shelf over there in England?
Yeah.
I know we do in Pennsylvania, in United States, it's a big thing. They do it Santa's watching you to get on a nice list, right? They have Elf on the Shelf watching you for Santa. And I think it's the creepiest thing around. And I'm like, no adult during holiday lives up to Elf on a Shelf. I mean, you go to parties, you're having fun, you're in the Christmas spirit. And I'm like, oh my goodness, I'm at a party. Am I going to wind up on a naughty list? And that's really what this song is about. This is the first time anyone is seeing this video. It doesn't really premiere here or anywhere till December 1st. I dropped the song a while ago. But I've never done a video like this. I decided because it was holiday and it was fun and swampy that I wanted to do an animation. and wasn't sure if I could pull it off. I had to find someone to do it, but I got to create an avatar, and it's like 20, if you're going to do an avatar, do it like 20 years younger, sex bomb of yourself, you know? And he came up with all these great dresses, and he was dressing me. It was just fun. So I can't wait to see what you guys think of my video. What do you say, Santa?
Hey, without further ado, let's get it on. It's absolutely brilliant, Randy. Well done. And we played a Christmas song to end the show last night. We're playing a Christmas song to end the show tonight. Sit back and enjoy song 11 of 11. One love.
What do you say, Santa? Know my name, Santa. What do you say, Santa? Are you coming my way? I'm not sure if I'm naughty or nice. I guess some days I get it right. But 'tis the season for fa la la with a little eggnog. I don't know you at all. Working no play just ain't right. You'll keep spurting through the night. Jingle bells and my heart swells. Reindeer games, well, that's Santa's way. So what do you say, Santa? Do you know my name, Santa? What do you say, Santa? Are you coming my way? Deck the halls, those angels call. With the mistletoe, you kiss and go. Elves keep watching, and that's the price. 'Cause sometimes naughty is kinda nice. What do you say, Santa? Do you know my name, Santa? What do you say, Santa? Are you coming my way? Just check the list and check it twice. Gotta find out if I'm naughty or nice. Check the list and check it twice. Come on by and I'll be so nice. So what do you say, Santa? Do you know my name, Santa? What do you say, Santa? Are you coming my way? What do you say, Santa? Do you know my name, Santa? What do you say, Santa? Are you coming my way? Know my name, Santa? What do you say, Santa? Are you coming my way?
Oh, you're getting me in the mood now, Randy. Absolutely brilliant. What a great song.
Dancing elves.
That's fantastic. Don, Mr. Smythe, what would you like to say about that song? And then my two, Captain Redbeard, Captain Greenbeard, and that's been a wonderful, wonderful show. So, Don Smythe, what's your thoughts here, brother?
It was absolutely brilliant. I just loved it. It was good production, well presented. Yeah, you could dance all day to that.
Well said, dude. Well said. Mark, what was your thoughts?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not a massive Christmassy person. In fact, I burnt my elf on the shelf at the stake. But no, it's a cool song. It's got a nice sort of feel good factor to it, and it's not corny. That's what I like about it. It's not a corny track. So yeah, good work. Good work.
Well said. Steve, final compliment to evening. He's our very own Green Santa there.
Well, actually, like Captain Redbeard, I'm not really much of a Christmassy guy myself, even though like I have this big beard and I look like some kind of green Santa. But this year, right, I've actually got two songs on a compilation album for Christmas, you know. So and one is "Climb Through a Rainbow," which Captain Redbeard, Mark, actually said last year he thought would make an ideal Christmas hit. So that inspired me. I thought, well, okay, let's give it a go. Let's be more Christmassy this year. So, having said all of that, I thought, Randy, I thought your song was absolutely fantastic. It was fun, it was colorful, it had all that Christmassy feel to it, and the video was great. I was really just watching that video. So, as far as I'm concerned, that was a top Christmas production.
Thank you.
Well
You're
said.
welcome.
Well said, everyone there. Well said. Well done to all the guests tonight. Randy, that was brilliant. Until the next time, my dear. Love yous all to bits. I'm going to stop the Facebook Live now, so we'll just stop the main live recording, and then I've got 2 laptops to press the stop button while all yous give us the peace sign. After 3, I can't even do it anymore. Give us a little peace, and I'll stop the show. 1, 2, 3, let's go.